We are live, baby.
We are live,
We
baby.
are live. Happy Wednesday, y'all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching and listening all over the world. Welcome to Love Lockdown, the podcast. If you guys don't know what we discuss on here, is pretty much just my husband and I discussing relationship advice that works for us. So I'm one of your hosts, Britt Brett, and you are?
I am the lovely Captain Arrogant. And if you do not know, this episode is broadcasted live via Facebook and YouTube every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And if you're listening the next day, this is available on all streaming podcasts, whether it's iTunes Podcast, Google Play, TuneIn, etc., etc.
Say Pandora.
Oh yeah, this season is new to us. Pandora. We're available on Pandora now. Tell your Alexa to play us. We're everywhere.
Oh, don't say her out loud. She might come on.
I know, right?
She's everywhere. Just like we are. We're everywhere you want us to be. So today we have a really good show. We're excited for you guys to chat with us and join in on the fun conversation, because when it's just you and I, we all know that it's going to be a good ass conversation. Yeah, am I right?
We put on. You know, yes. Is the Love Lockdown, the one and only. So we got to give a shout out to our sponsor. Shout out to Luke Belair. Today I am drinking the V-Lon. And what's exciting news is that there's a new drink from the Sovereign brand. It's called Cream.
Yeah,
it's a rum. It's white. It's Bamboo. Make sure you get out and try that as soon as it's available. I've only seen 2 people with it besides us, and that's Lil Wayne and Rick Ross. So is it available in the stores? I don't know. Go find out.
It's actually not yet. I asked yesterday when I talked to them. They said it's not available yet. But, you know, since you guys can live through us for a little moment, we're going to make sure that we try it on probably my Instagram story sometime this weekend. So you guys make sure you're following me on there so you can see what we really feel about it, because I'm excited to try. I've heard that it's like the perfect dessert drink. You don't even need to mix it with anything.
Yeah, I can't wait to try it with my coffee. I'm excited. But it's news to me that we're trying it on her Instagram this week. So, breaking news from Brit. I will be on her Instagram story this week.
You heard it first.
Yo, but no, we got a really good show for y'all today. I'm excited. Make sure y'all sharing the broadcast. Of course, telling us where you're from so we can do our normal check-in. I got to refill my cup. But while we're doing that, let's check in with everybody. So, as usual, the one and only James is in the building.
Hey, bro.
From Ypsilanti, repping. What's going on, bro?
What's going on, everybody? Hey,
Marify is in the building. She's watching via YouTube. Yes. We are live via YouTube.
Brat
Squad is in the building. Cooking with Granny Peaches is tuning in from YouTube.
Hello. Best food ever.
Sis, Amber's in the building. She says she finally made it at the start of the show. You made it. We kind of started just a tad bit late, but you made
it. We did start a little late today, but
B Slate is in the building. What's going on, B Slate? Rip is in the building. He said it's hump day. Listen, Love Lockdown is broadcasted to you on hump day, and it's only right that we help you get through that one day of the week that's in the middle.
Or it just helped you get humped. I didn't even realize we did that. Did we do that on purpose?
I mean, no.
Go get humped today. It's Wednesday, hump day.
Yes,
enjoy whatever type of hump you're trying to get over. Make sure that you do it the right way. Whether it's good, if it's bad, then don't mess with it. So, hi.
Safay is in the building, y'all, from YouTube. Angelica's in the building from Facebook.
Hey. Happy Thursday, y'all.
My auntie Esther is in the building from Fort Worth, Texas. Listen, we're everywhere. If y'all don't know, it's people from everywhere on here, from Ghana and from everywhere else. But listen, we got to take a second to stop and congratulate Britt today, because she became a member of the one and only Members Only family.
I forgot about that.
She's now a brand ambassador for Members Only.
Yes.
So that's a big congratulations for me and everybody else out there. Your hard work is showing. You're doing your thing. You're like a walking billboard. Can I pay to put some clothes on you? You know what I'm saying?
I know. No, it's amazing. I'm honored. I would have had the jacket on, but to be honest, these lights, you guys in here,
man, they hot.
Are so damn hot. I have someone that helps now with filming my videos, and it was funny because the other day I was filming downstairs and he was like, yo, these are hot as hell. So like lights are hot or else I would have had my jacket on. I low-key have a headache or else I would have had my hat on. But members only is the truth. I'm so excited and honored to be a part of the family. And I appreciate you for congratulating me.
I mean, it's only so much billboarding you can do. You are rocking the Bel Air shirt. I mean, what are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, the problems to have, right? First world problems.
Listen, so please explain to the people what we do next. Because the new people might not know, but this is one of the fan favorites. This is what everybody loves.
Yes,
it's called.
We love it too. We've got current events going on. Oh, I almost said hold or fold, but I forgot it's just you and me.
Yeah, that would awkward. That would be a hilarious episode, though. If we just did a whole episode of hold or fold, people would be like, "Yo, what's wrong with them?
What's wrong with them?" Oh, you know what? I have to give a shout out to my dad too, because he bought me 2 of the most beautiful pair of earrings ever, even though they're covered up right now with my headphones. I'm going to try to figure out a way to wear headphones that don't cover up my earrings. But yeah, shout out, Dad. Thank you so much for my earrings. Got me blinging. I got to figure out how to make it blingier, but
Dad came through with the heat, man.
He did.
The crazy part is if you marry a woman with a good dad, the pressure's always on. Like when I buy gifts, I got to remember like, yo, would Dad get this? You know what I'm saying? Like it's like that. So, you know, there's also other perks to having a woman who actually has a dad in their life, but that's another episode.
So, you are silly.
Yo, so listen, man, current events, let's get right into it.
Let's go. I'm
excited. This is a post that was popping this week. It was everywhere on Facebook, Shade Room, the Breakfast Club shared it. And it's very simple for those of you who are listening the next day. It's a picture of a man sitting at a table. All you can see is his arm. And on the table next to him is his phone face down on the table.
Yeah.
So all you see is the back of his iPhone in his case.
Mm-hmm. I think we also need to mention that he has on a wife beater.
And a lunch tray.
Yeah, so lunch tray. And, you know, I'm just going to be honest with you. If you have less than... you have less than 2 or 3 lenses on your phone, I probably am not fucking with you. To be honest, I don't even know how old is
bougie.
How old is this
Way
picture?
To be bougie.
Dog, we're not even compatible at this point anymore because what phone is that?
Listen,
I don't trust them just because of the actual style of the phone. Like if your phone doesn't look like a spider in the back, like spider eyes, man, I'm sorry, but
I'm more concerned with this guy. He has mismatched straws on the table. Like it's one big straw, one little straw. And I'm wondering what he's about to do with that because he has a drink.
He's drinking something.
And he's drinking something, but like his straws don't match. So whatever his plan is at this point with his elementary lunch tray,
I'm crying,
and his old iPhone. Yeah, I think that should be more of concern than what does this iPhone being face down mean to you. But let's do it right. Let's see what the people have to say. But what does this iPhone being face down mean to you guys?
We want to know.
I have to know how you feel. So if you're out with somebody and they put their phone face down on the table, what does that tell you?
Yes, yeah, I'm really bamboozled by this one because
please tell me what it means to you, Britt.
I'm laughing because to me, honestly, and I was just saying this, like to me, it just simply means that he wants to be like in the whole conversation. Because when I do this, I just want to be in action to what I'm doing. I'm an asshole when I'm out and my phone is going off 24/7. So if I don't put my phone down like that, like I'm not going to be there with you, which is really sad. So my first thing is not cheating when it comes to this. And I know everybody is probably like, yo, you're full of shit. But I think it's sad that people's brains go to cheating when they see this. I wouldn't even think twice.
And you really made me proud with that answer because that's an answer that was PR trained from the National Players Association, y'all. And if y'all don't know, Britt is a former member of the National Players Association as well.
I never shared. I know I share that every now and then. But
it's very weird that you said that, because that's a very player answer of you. Oh, I just want to put all attention on you.
Hey, I'm just being honest. Like, you're not gonna get my attention if I don't have that phone down. I'm gonna be on it.
and your brother seconds that motion. He says all attention on you, boo. For a current member of the National Players Association, there you go. You know what I'm saying?
But so if the phone is not down and they're on it, they still could be cheating. Like, what's the difference?
We can get into that part next.
Yeah, like,
I gotta tell you what it means to me.
What does it mean to you?
If my phone is face down, it's face down, because I really don't pay attention to how I put my phone down. But number two is, in this day and age of technology, my alerts don't pop up on screen anyway. Not because I'm hiding them from my wife, because she has my passwords, but because
I'm not checking it.
there's a very good chance that me and my wife are roasting you and you're sitting right next to us.
That's true.
Or
I should turn off mine. Now that you say that.
Yeah, there's a good chance that somebody is texting me, and it could be wild. It could be my Xbox group chat, and it gets wild in there. It could be my family chat. It gets wild in there. But I don't want you to see my alerts anyway. So in this day and age, it's not that I'm hiding my alerts from you, because I really don't care. But at the same time, even back in the day, that's none of your business.
No, that's very true. And now that you say that, like, I was watching a TV show, like, the things people don't even think about that they send is crazy. I was watching The Affair the other day, and my best friend and I are obsessed with Joshua Jackson. So he was having a sex scene, and I was showing her a picture of the girl that he was about to have sex with. She was butt ass naked, and she was disgusting. So I had sent her a screenshot of the naked girl and didn't even think about how she was at work. So she wrote me back like, yo, open this up at work. Was not expecting to see this. It's like titties, ass everywhere. Like,
listen,
I didn't even think about it. So yeah,
you sent that to me, and it absolutely ruined the rest of my day.
It was disgusting.
It was awful.
But I didn't even think, like, oh, this is pornographic. She's probably at work. Probably should have sent it. She might open it in front of people. Like, it just didn't even think. You know what I mean? It didn't even come to mind. So. Yeah,
no, you're absolutely correct with that. You got to block your alerts, because the wild and crazy stuff that comes through on my phone, you just never know. When the TikTok Busted challenge was going on, there's no way I want you to see my alerts, because it's Busted challenges coming from every direction. My uncle's Busted challenge, Xbox group chat Busted challenge, my brother Busted challenge, my cousin Busted. It's like, dog, like, I don't want to be sitting in a meeting ever and forget that I should put my phone face down and have it face up, and a half naked girl pops up.
Yeah, no, you don't want that to happen. And it's not even just that. It's the way that people assume. You know what I mean? If that half naked girl pops up, they're gonna be like, oh, he's cheating on Brett. Oh, it's like, fuck off. You can still get pictures set of half naked. I don't care.
I mean, like, just because you married don't mean you blind.
It doesn't mean that you're blind. Like, it's okay.
I mean, yeah, like, what are you supposed to do? Like, turn your head when those scenes come on TV? You know what? Yeah. I wouldn't even be able to watch Power Book 2, because
that's what I'm saying. Like, and I feel like people.
I mean, half of the stuff on there I don't want to see anyway. But I'm saying I wouldn't even be able to watch it, because it's mostly sex. But
everything is sex these days, and I feel like people are more offended than we are. Honestly, like, people would be so quick to be like, "Hey, that's what I saw on Chris's phone," and I don't care.
Listen, James just chimed in. We got to let the people know who are listening what James said. He said, "Who's paying the bill?
Mm-hmm.
Who pays the bill?" That, I guess, that's the ultimate deciding factor in how you get to place your phone on the table. It's wild.
Yeah, I guess that does make sense. Yeah.
And my auntie just chimed in. She said, "Yeah, I was just about to say the group chat." Listen, my family group chat, either side of the family, whether it's Britt's side or my side of the family, can get wild enough to where I don't want to do. Matter of fact, two messages in, I don't want you to see nothing after that. Because either somebody getting cussed out or somebody getting talked about. Period.
That's it. Something's happening that the world shouldn't see. So
and James said he wants privacy on his iPhone 4S. No, for real. His phone don't even update no more. I'm convinced.
Yeah.
So a couple more what's the names, and we'll get into it. Rip said, if my phone ain't face down, I'm gonna end up still eyeing and looking at the phone light from the notification. So face down is to completely ignore. Same thing Britt said.
Yes.
Thank you, National Players Association, for your PR training. We appreciate y'all. James said Bobby Womack would have his phone face down. Listen, we should name season 3 the Bobby Womack season.
Okay, if you'd like, we can do that.
Yeah, like let's just title this whole season
just
the Bobby Womack
every
season.
Episode you got to explain at the beginning, disclaimer. Just do a little video.
No, for real, like point blank period. Like Bobby Womack's a legend.
Mm-hmm.
He did it how he did it, and we appreciate that on Love Lockdown. What's up, LC? LC's in the building, y'all. But let's move on to the next topic because we could be here all day with my man and his
So what's the final though? To me, right? Not cheating. You guys need to stop being crazy. The fact that your human brains takes you there because a phone is face down, y'all need help.
Yeah, and I don't even think that it's the cheating part that's the issue.
What else is it?
But how the fuck nosy are you?
I mean, but
you
who
care
else? Yeah.
How somebody's phone is sitting. Worry about what's coming to your phone. Because if your phone popping, you ain't worried about how they sit in their phone.
No, yeah, and the food is coming out. Like you're not excited about your drinks and food coming out. You think about the phone. Like that's just wild to me. And I hate how humans think sometimes.
Yeah, sick fuckers.
Yeah, people are sick out here. I saw the comments on Shade Room and I was like, whoa.
What was the comments on Shade Room?
Oh, he's cheating. Oh, he's cheating. Oh, he's not right. I was like, all right, whatever.
Yeah,
maybe he really wanted to devote his time to his girl and his kid possibly sitting on the other side. But all right,
listen,
if he's playing games, sure,
I'm
guys.
gonna put a few things out there to let y'all know what real cheaters do, because y'all clearly don't understand that this don't mean cheating.
That can't be it.
If you look over and this motherfucker phone's on airplane mode, that's when you got a problem. But on to the next topic. I'll let you talk about this one because I don't even know who this dude is.
Okay, this is Tamar Braxton, y'all. And I don't know. This is an ex-man of hers. I think a recent ex-man. I don't know how to say his last name. I'm going to say David Adefesos. Restraining order against Tamar Braxton is dismissed after neither one of them showed up to court. So I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to what's been going on with Tamar. I haven't really, but I know she had suicide attempts a few months ago. I do know that her and this man were madly in love, and all of a sudden they have issues, and now you guys can see this. So I have a lot to say about it, even though I don't know too much about it.
Well, you can go ahead because I'm not giving Tony's sister the time of day. No, I don't even know why she's popular in the first place. Like I don't get it. Like,
no.
What are we looking at?
No. To me though, this is one of those. Just looking at this, even though I don't know shit about the situation, I will say that you can see it's clear as day that these two have stirred up a lot of nonsense for absolutely no reason. Because if it's dismissed, neither one of them showed up, and it was big enough for them to go to court in the first place. That means they just did a lot of nothing, and you wasted a lot of time and money. So. And now that means they might possibly get back together. Why didn't they show up to court? You know what I'm saying? Now, are you getting back together? What are we doing here?
Well, maybe she was restrained. Maybe she got black snake moaned on the way to court or something. Like, I don't, maybe she was restrained from showing up for the restraining order. I don't know, but, man, next topic.
Yeah, what do y'all have to say about this?
Boo! Tamar Braxton.
It's just one of those situations, though, that I
hate. Like, who cares?
I hate when people bring their public business out and then don't really do anything with it. What are we supposed to do with that? Right. So next, we got a Perez Hilton situation going on here.
Shout out to Perez.
Shout out to Perez. He's awesome, guys. But so this is Mia Farrow admits to slapping daughter as Ellen versus Farrow tackles Woody Soon-Yi affair. I don't know if you've been watching this, but it's the truth on HBO Max or HBO, really. Have you seen any of this documentary?
I haven't, but I should watch it soon enough.
Wow. Wow, that was whack.
No, for real. Like I plan on paying attention to it, but it's not one of those things that I'm gonna live watch. So I'll just binge watch it so I can fast forward the parts I don't care about.
It's interesting. You know, I like to see someone that's a little bit different. If you guys know what I'm saying, I don't have to say it, but I like to see someone other than R. Kelly and Bill Cosby and Michael Jackson. Pointing at some. I just like to see other people finally getting out their exposure of the nasty stuff that they have done in life. I don't know, man. Woody Allen might have to be with Bobby Womack.
Let's give the people
he might have to be with Bobby Womack on this one.
A backdrop of what Woody Allen is accused of doing.
So if you guys don't know, Mia Farrow is his ex-girlfriend. I don't believe they ever got married, but she had kids, adopted kids, and also biological kids before she dated him. And then when they got together, they, I believe, adopted some children together, and they had one together. So the one they adopted together is accusing him of doing weird, nasty stuff with her, touching her and stuff when she was growing up. And then also he is now married to one of her adopted daughters from one of her previous marriages. So pretty much he raised this girl as well, but is married to her now. So it's two situations that is
this real Bobby Womack.
Really, yeah, it's pretty despicable.
It's real weird, man. And shout out to Morgan Freeman, because I listen. If I ever heard a similar story, it's the Morgan Freeman story. If you don't know it, go look it up. Listen, I'm not trying to. Listen. Allegedly, he's. Yeah.
Except Morgan's he's never been accused of touching on no little kids.
But, but he is. Anytime you go by the nickname Woody, and you get a sexual accusation, I'm just gonna assume that you're guilty.
I mean, and it's funny because the last episode really plays into his movies. You guys need to watch because it really shows how his sickness really was on screen. Like, he was not hiding it. You know how R. Kelly had age ain't nothing but a number? Like, literally, if you watch this documentary and pay attention to his movies, like, this man was not trying to hide that he liked younger women at all. Like, it's really on us that we allowed this nonsense for all these years to go on. If you think about it, like, the stuff people got away with back then is just wild.
Listen, at the end of the day, these are all accusations. But the one thing that we can stick to is that he's married to his adopted daughter.
Yeah.
Who was his adopted daughter at one point. Tad bit weird, Woody.
Yeah. Weird. You gotta say alleged. I'm learning alleged.
Yeah, I learned I learned that from Perez.
Yeah, he taught me well.
Yeah. So the next one we got is the people on Twitter react to Lauren London and Michael B. Jordan starring in Without Remorse. Mm-hmm. And we have a comment on here from the Shade Room that says, seeing Michael B. Jordan and Lauren London as a couple in Without Remorse movie gives me goosebumps. Mm-hmm. Before we get to this, let me just drop. There's been some drama in the DC universe here lately, and it kind of like dragged Michael B. Jordan in because it was some racism accusations amongst the Superman casting. So DC went out on the publicity hunt and said that the next Superman possibly could be black. Of course, the first name that comes up is Michael B. Jordan. So this is my first time seeing this whole Lauren London and Michael B. Jordan thing. Yeah, I didn't even know Lauren London was still acting. But
no, yeah, I just saw it before we got on the show. The only reason I really found this interesting was because clearly she's pregnant in this movie scene, and this was where everybody was going crazy with that rumor saying that she was really pregnant in real life a few weeks back. So everybody needs to feel like a big ass asshole because it was for the movie. And she just didn't say anything. So yeah, everybody's coming out with that now. Like, oh, we feel so bad. Like,
at this point,
we assumed she was pregnant, but it was just for the movie role.
At this point, let me just say, all y'all chicks are crazy. And let me tell you why y'all chicks are crazy. And this is the part of the show where everybody accuses me of woman bashing. But in case you're new to the show, I don't give a damn.
We should get you a sound effect for that.
Women are crazy as hell because it's always news when y'all women have a boyfriend in y'all head and he has any type of romantic relationship, whether it's acting or real life. Like, why the fuck is this news? Let's keep it real here. Why is this? I didn't even know this movie was coming out. Who promoted this movie? We don't even.
I don't know. I don't know. I just saw it on Shade Room. Yeah, no, honestly, to me too, like, you're right, but it's not just a woman thing, because there's a lot of men that have been commenting on this, but it's like everybody, I feel like it's kind of sick, because the comments I was reading is if people were really rooting for these two to be together in real life. First off, people don't know how to separate real life from business, and that's already something that we need to have a whole other episode on. That bothers me. But it was like, when she thought she was dating somebody else, you didn't like it, but since it's Michael B. Jordan and y'all don't like Lori Harvey, this is okay. Like, people are really rooting for them in real life now, and I'm like, so listen, y'all weren't just scrutinizing this woman a few weeks ago when you thought she was pregnant by another man, but because she's in this movie now, you guys are like shipping.
But this also stems from the Nipsey Hussle death, which, and I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this part: most people didn't even know who he was while he was alive. Nipsey Hussle was a great artist. Musically, he did a lot of stuff for the community. Wonderful person. But a lot of people have adopted a lot of his ways and the way he acted and the things he believed in, and they continue that to this day. For instance, I'll use one thing that's like become mainstream now, which is lighting that blunt and walking around the room while it's on fire.
Oh, are you
yeah.
Stop it.
Because Kyrie Irving does that before games now. Before Nipsey died, we never seen y'all lighting fake blunts and walking around the room. And for the record, most of you motherfuckers who lighting that shit, y'all the problem. The smoke ain't clearing the problem. The smoke is fooling y'all to make y'all think that the problem is somebody else. The problem is you.
What is it? I forgot what it is.
Now your room just smell like smoke and problems because you're the issue.
No, yeah, I don't know. People are, I don't know what to say. People are followers. I didn't know this man. I did not know Nipsey Hussle. The only reason I really knew him is because of you. Like, you listened to him. I didn't pay attention to when you listened to him. I know you had him on a PUBG, like that song last time that I checked for one of your killings. And I was like, yo, this is hype. But I'm not about to sit here and act like I knew Nipsey Hussle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did not know this man. I was not a huge fan. I wish I did, because now that I listened to some stuff, it was good. Yo, I'm not about to sit here in front and act like because this man is dead that I was the most avid listener in the world.
Nipsey is legendary for one reason. He got motherfuckers walking around talking about astrological signs and talking about killing the negative vibes in the room. Listen, and I'm gonna tell you and I know I sound like Charles Barkley because I'm jumping all over the place, but I'm gonna tell you, in today's world, there's two words that if people overuse them, I will instantly know that you're dumb. If you say vibes too many times, and if you say universe too many times, I'm gonna instantly know that you're a fucking idiot.
That stuff is just so lifestyle. Like, it's so disrespectful to sit there and act like all of a sudden you just took this on and you start burning sage. That's what it is.
Burning sage.
That's in a whole other element of its own. Like, y'all are not just sitting there buying sage all of a sudden because of this man. Like, I don't know what to say.
Listen, Sage has been real peaceful on the shelves until Nipsey died. Now motherfuckers walking around and everything they do, they gotta burn sage. Like, dog, sit the fuck down, bro. You're the problem. The reason that you're running through so much sage and you live by yourself is not because there's bad vibes and demons rolling around your house. You're the bad vibe and the demon. Cut it out.
Yeah, if you need it that much. But yeah, no, I respect the people that really do it. and really have done it before this. But this stuff is not a trend. We gotta knock that off. And we also have to stop.
It's very culturally insensitive. It's very culturally insensitive.
It is.
We quick to hop on anybody in the Black community that hops in, and even if somebody comes in hip hop that's white, we quick to call them a culture vulture. But now y'all motherfuckers walking around fucking whole room smelling like smoke. Y'all disrespectful, bro.
It's got to stop. And we also have to stop respecting people's art when they're dead. Like, it needs to happen when they're alive.
You know what? I'm glad I don't have a lot of sponsorships.
It's really not
because
that difficult.
I don't think I would keep them long.
You probably wouldn't.
I need to get like a keeping it real sponsorship because listen, at the end of the day, put down the damn sage and work on yourself. That's all that it boils down to. If you got a man and this man is watching you walk around the house and light sage all day, listen, because and don't get me wrong, there's a lot of other stuff in our community that people do that match that. Like, I hate when an emergency happens and somebody starts praying. Motherfucker, pray afterwards. Put the fire out.
Yeah. Because God gave you the knowledge to be able to put the fire out. So you got to use that first, and then afterwards, then we can have that talk. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And God is with you all the time.
I'm gonna be real with you. Like, there's been many occasions where there's been an emergency situation, and people start praying, and I look at them like, dog, my man, it's not time for that.
No, we gotta.
Let's handle the situation, and then we'll go to church and thank God later. Because at the end of the day, He gave you common enough sense to put this fire out first before you start praying.
Yes, absolutely.
And like I said, so there's nothing wrong with burning sage if that's your culture.
No.
But if you walking around and you just started burning sage because Nipsey died, and you know 2 songs off of his album that should have won album of the year, by the way. But y'all was praising Cardi because y'all didn't even know who Nipsey was.
There you have it.
So just keeping it real. We'll leave it where it's at. I understand. Keep burning your sage. Keep blaming your problems on everybody else, and we're gonna move on because it's time to get to the topic on love life.
And pray before you need them.
Yo, dead ass.
Pray all the time. Don't just when you need something or there's an emergency. But next conversation. Current events.
My auntie chimed in. She said some men are more fucking crazy than some women, no doubt. But women,
no doubt.
But women are just so crazy that it usually bleeds out into like headlines. So it's pretty even as far as I'm concerned. But
it's very even. Yeah, the genders.
I think it's pretty even. There's a lot of stupidity on both sides. I'm not woman bashing because I know a lot of idiot dudes. It pretty much evens out.
I do too.
Like I said, it's not just women burning sage. Kyrie Irving's walking around burning sage in the goddamn arena. So it's not.
Yeah.
And listen, if you ever doing the same thing that Kyrie Irving's doing, that should be number one that you know you're wrong.
Clue that you should stop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because just how entitled are you, you millionaire maker, you?
Oh, you just got
have the nerve to be doing this. Like,
yeah, bro, get up out of here.
But all right.
Into the real topic, yo. Current events always are lit with us. Every episode we pop current events off. Even when we have guests, we have another thing that we do called Hold or Fold that you would enjoy as well. So if you have not had a chance, go back and check out our old episodes. Also, let me take this time to thank our other sponsors, which is MrsKisses.com. We make titties look good. Also, Hosa Jewelry. If you want a little bling, they should be a thing. Period.
Wow.
Initial Brands, they do the work for you. Go check them out, ibrandcorp.com. That's Initial Brands. They're a full service marketing, branding, and design firm. So listen.
You are hilarious.
Now we got that out the way.
Thank you to our sponsors. We appreciate you guys.
Listen, you didn't even correct me today on Mrs. Kiss.
No.
What is this?
Not today. Not today. You got me on one of those good days.
What is this? So our topic today is non-traditional events in relationships. And I know a lot of people are probably wondering, like, what are these non-traditional events that you guys are talking about? But I'm pretty sure that you guessed from the flyer that we use and the promotion that we use today that one of the things is gender reveals.
Yeah.
And I'll throw a couple more out there: baby showers, joint, bachelor and bachelorette parties, joint baby showers.
I was about to say joint baby showers, not baby showers, but joint baby showers.
No, baby showers too, because a lot of these motherfuckers be having too many baby showers. So
yeah, you're right. Okay.
Okay. What other events are non-traditional that we're going to talk about today?
Well, to me, I'm going to have to add in, you said joint bachelor party. We need to talk about bachelorette parties, period. So we got a few things that we need to discuss.
And if y'all have any more, make sure y'all put them in the comments.
Please do.
If y'all could think of any non-traditional events that people do now, where they either over-celebrate, they don't celebrate, or it's something traditionally that people have forgotten about, that we need to get back to. Please make sure you put those in the comments so that we could talk about them today. The first thing that we need to tackle, since it's
which
on
one
your
are we
mind,
starting
and
with?
I'll just start because everybody knows about the gender reveals. We'll start there.
We'll start with gender reveals. How do you feel about them?
Since I've already talked about this on a previous episode, I won't single screen myself, but I will let you know that fucking gender reveals are ridiculous. And let me tell you why. I wouldn't even have a problem if gender reveals were a part of the baby shower. Because traditionally, sometimes people used to reveal their genders before the baby shower so that people can buy correct gifts for the gender of your child. But having a whole separate party / event so that you can pop a fucking balloon with confetti in it, I'm not here for that.
People are doing too much.
If I show up for an event, you should be grateful. Number one, I will always keep that.
Here we go.
That mantra.
Here we go.
I listen. Boss Slater does not just show up for anything. See, now y'all made me slip back in the third person. I normally don't do it, but like Kelly Robinson said, Kelly Robinson ain't showing up for no lame ass party that started at 8:00. I'm not just showing up for anything. So if I show up, you better be grateful. But don't think that you're about to trick me into buying you multiple gifts by making the same event twice. Not showing up to bring you a gift for gender reveal and then turn around and bring you a gift for your baby shower. Wow. Matter of fact, I think it's idiotic that you want to share that moment with everybody else. Now, this is just my opinion, because I'm not saying y'all wrong or right. If you got money to blow money. Because making that food for everybody that you begging to show up ain't cheap. And to be honest, that's the only reason most of these motherfuckers showing up. To eat.
Yeah. Well, okay. So I'm going to stop you there because you said that people trick into getting gifts. Another reason to bring it. I don't know anyone that brings gifts to gender reveals. I'm going to be honest with you. I hate them because I don't see people bring gifts at all, which is already strike number one. Strike number two is a gender reveal is usually planned by the parents that are about to have the baby. I'm confused by the whole thing. Like it's not a tradition. It is something that is man-made that all of a sudden everybody is doing. People are putting way too much pressure on it. I don't get them. It's another way for you to have to get attention for what reason? If someone can explain it, attention, right?
There you go.
I'm not paying for shit. I'm not paying for you to find out the sex of my baby. Like, I think that's very, very bizarre that I'm sitting here, I'm making food, I'm getting decorations, I'm risking getting COVID because I've seen a lot of people who had a lot of them during this time. Maskless, putting the mom at risk. I've seen it all. And I don't know. People are dying for them. It's not a simple pop of a balloon, by the way, like you said. Like,
and that's the thing. Like,
happening.
Not only is it an idiotic idea, because who cares? You're having a baby. We're already celebrating you having a baby. And that's another thing. I always talk about this. People will over celebrate the fuck out of events. Congratulations. You have procreated. Something that a billion other people have done before you.
Yeah.
We're already giving you congratulations for that. We're already giving you props
yeah.
for procreating.
Yeah.
And doing it safely, I hope.
Oh,
but
well, yeah.
at the same time, my mans, let's not wear this out. And see, gender reveals to me take attention away from the child. The child ain't even fucking here yet, you idiots. We don't care to see you holding hands and look at that motorcycle smoke.
No, we don't. And usually they cause drama too. I've seen, it's just so unnecessary. I've seen a lot of people's families have fallen outs over them. I've seen people lose money because they spent too much on them. I've seen a lot of people who aren't, let me stop. I was gonna say I saw a lot of people who aren't even married that are doing the most for the actual gender reveals, which to me is
absurd. I'll say it. You got sponsors. Up fucking absurd.
Help me out here, because
no, for real.
This right, this new age, it's like crazy to me that we're planning such big events nowadays, right? Without us actually having the real event that should be going on.
No doubt.
No doubt with that.
We'll leave it there. We'll jump into the comments because like I'm gonna be honest, if y'all can change my mind, because I'm very open to this thing. I don't know much about it. It seems just like an idiotic extra event that I would have to show up to. The fact that I gotta show up to anything, baby, as a grown-ass man sounds absurd to me. So I'm willing to learn from people out there. If you got a different opinion, if you have anything, just let us know. Shoot, DM us. Let us know. If you're listening to this later and you're not on the live broadcast, go comment on the broadcast.
Yeah.
Or DM us. I'm fine with talking about it.
We love hearing other people's opinions.
James said people are dying now during gender reveals. People need to be safe, making explosives and bombs. I'll talk about the one thing that I heard about that was really dangerous. We actually watched a court episode where somebody got shot. It was on TV. Somebody got shot because they were trying to film the gender reveal while somebody was shooting at a target downfield, and a piece of shrapnel came back and hit them in the face because they were too close to the target. Yeah. And the person who made the target that was supposed to explode and show the colors of the baby put too much explosives in there. So
no, I'm laughing because the person didn't die. So
no,
you guys are probably looking at my face like she's such an
asshole. There's a lot of fucking shit that I expect to get injured at that I've done in my life that I will be okay taking an injury from.
Yeah, but
football is one of them. I play football. Anytime you walk out on the field, there's a chance that you're not going home healthy, and chances are you're not. There's going to be some type of injury or hurt that you get that's going to carry with you for the next couple of days.
Yeah, now, you know this.
I'll be goddamn if I go to see the gender of your baby and I catch a piece of shrapnel in my face. I'm just keeping it real. Like,
such a horrible way to go out. Like,
no, for real. It's like
I'm not about to have that on my obituary. That
absurd. And then like she was so concerned with like she wasn't hired to get pictures. She wasn't hired to get video. She was so concerned with getting the perfect shot from their gender reveal to, I guess, get brownie points from the couple who was having a gender reveal that she went down 100 yards away from where everybody else was standing, where they were shooting, and got hit with shrapnel.
And there's always going to be those people too, by the way. You have to say that because there's always that one extra person that has to try to prove that they're the closest friend, that they're the closest relative. It's usually the not shit person that says everything right, but then when the time comes, they're really not going to be there for you. Like, oh, I can't wait to have this baby in my arms every single day. And then baby comes and you're fucking stressed out and that person's nowhere to be found. It's usually that person.
That's because y'all ain't got them plates at y'all house that y'all had at the gender reveal. I'm telling you,
that person.
I know people, especially black people. There's not much that black people won't show up to get a plate. So if you're having a gender reveal, they will act interested to get a plate. Let's get into the next comment. Tiffany's on here. What's going on, sis? She says, I'm not into them. I just feel like folks want a damn party for everything.
It's
too much.
It is.
I really agree.
It's crazy. And like I said before, it's not even hate, but you're getting nothing from them. I would understand him even more if people actually are bringing cards full of money or gifts or something. People aren't getting anything from these.
Let me be real with you.
Strange.
Let me be real with you. Like at this point, when they have these things, there's some type of, and this is me getting into my psychology mode. So listen up, because this doesn't happen often, but there's some type of deep resentment in the relationship where they don't like to be alone, because these intimate moments that you should be sharing with your significant other are becoming public events, which now is showing that unless other people are around, you two mofos don't feel comfortable. A gender reveal doesn't require anything more than a Facebook post. Hey, we're having a boy, so that we can know what gifts to order you off Amazon and we can keep it fucking moving. We don't need a full party. We don't need you to stream it on Facebook. We don't need you to stream it on YouTube. If you want to video it for, you remember back in the day when videos were like family videos, where you used to video them just for your family to watch?
Yeah.
What the fuck happened to those? Now
I don't know.
Now we gotta watch you raise your fucking kid. Like,
I don't know.
You niggas owe me child support.
Not only that, but you have to go and Google even symptoms. Like, you need to take your kid to the doctor. There's a lot of stuff now that I'm stumped by. But I was watching something the other day and I actually saw a quote and it said, some people don't think it's love unless it's acknowledged by other people. That's the world we live in these days. So
listen,
that's the definition of love to some people. You know what I mean?
At some point, I start to wonder if people want an audience while they're thumping cakes, because it's like, dude, like, how much reassurance and people around do you need? Because none of it makes sense. Make it make sense for me, because it does not.
But there really is a dad, first-time dad that got killed just last week from a gender reveal. No, I'm not gonna laugh at that one because he's really dead. Some explosive went off. He died. Now baby don't have dad. Mom's in mourning, so baby might be stressed coming out if baby makes it at all. Knock on wood. But it's just like, you guys are doing all of this. You know what I'm saying? And now this child is going to be fatherless because of a gender reveal.
He should have used one of them fake blunts before his gender reveal. He'd been all right.
Something is going on, man.
But
you gotta just sit down and think.
Amber just said having an announcement is okay, but a party, no. I seen that video that you sent me, and I purposely didn't upload it because I'm not about to give dude any publicity.
That's why I sent it. Yeah. No, I just want you to see it.
To me, if that happens, that's a suicide. Like, and if you're going that much, it's not even about the baby or your significant other anymore. I feel like it's about going viral. Let's be real.
That's all anything is.
So if you're that pressed on going viral, to kill yourself while you have a baby on the way, you, my friend, are a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
The idiot of all idiots. Probably from idiot Oklahoma. It makes no sense. No. We got to stop it. Right? We really do. Like, at some point,
someone's got to give.
We have to stop it. Going viral is not that fucking important.
No.
Let's get back into the comments. My sister Amber said having an announcement is okay, but a party, no. Crystal just chimed in, which is Brittany's roommate from college. She said, from a personal standpoint, it's not for me. I did my gender reveal at my baby shower.
Which is right. Yep. That's okay. Yep.
But from a business perspective, it's fucking genius. I have done so many gender reveals, cakes, and desserts. Listen, sis, get your coin.
Yeah.
A lot of coin these days in the business world comes from other people's stupidity. And that comes in every realm. If you don't know how to program a computer or program a hard drive, when your hard drive dies, you're going to take it to the Geek Squad. They're going to charge you X amount of dollars because they know how to do it and you don't.
Yeah.
So by all means and business principles, get your coin.
You got to.
A lot of stupidity breeds coins for other people.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, like, the fact that there's so much money to be made shows that what we're saying actually makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
They spending money for cakes, balloons, photographers, food,
all of that,
so on and so on, to tell you something that somebody sent them in the envelope, which, by the way, they're already paying for that, which is the doctor's bill.
Yeah.
So now social media has given people the false sense that because they created a Facebook page, they're a celebrity. Because they created an Instagram page, they're a celebrity. Because someone followed them, they're a celebrity. No, anybody can create a page. The question is how many people are watching and how many people give a fuck. Yeah. That's all that matters. So just because you create a Facebook page does not mean that people want to go to your gender reveal. Does not mean that dudes want to show up to your baby shower. And we'll get into that next. Let me ride through the rest of these comments.
Yeah, it doesn't mean it at all.
Carrie, my sister said, what if a doctor is wrong?
Yeah.
And I never even thought about this. But Carrie's a lawyer and all, and anything and everything that you can think of in business. Like, and that's still a possibility these days.
Yeah, people think that they're going to have a boy and then they end up having a girl at delivery. Like, it's doable. It's possible. Like, it's just crazy you did all that and then, you know.
Listen, now you got a gender reveal that you posted on the internet for everybody to see, where somebody's spinning out in the parking lot with their Charger and they have wheels that turn blue.
Yes.
And now you have a fucking girl.
Yeah. You know what else we forgot to mention that I don't like is also that it's just not the personal feeling anymore when it comes to the actual gender. When a dad is pissed that he didn't have a boy, it's a girl. Like, that shit's awkward.
Can't fake it.
You cannot fake it. You've got hundreds of people now watching your reaction. Like, that's another thing to me that's another reason I do not like these gender reveals. Because listen, we all have our things. Everybody, I just care about having a healthy baby. We all say that because it's the PC thing to say, right? We know that that's the PC right thing to say. But really, you want what you want. You're going to end up loving whatever you have anyways. But you're going to have a reaction when you don't get what you want if it happens. And I just don't think that it's right for the baby to see when they grow up to watch that. Like, oh, dad wanted a boy instead of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything is so fucked up about this situation. And then you got 100 people in your ear like, oh, I know you want this girl. But you're having a boy. Like, it's just awkward. And there's no hiding it.
No, listen.
There's no hiding it.
And I remember back in the day, people used to get mad when they got the gender reveal, like, yo, wanted a boy, now I'm pissed. Or they might have 5 boys and they've been trying for a girl for the last 3 times, and it's not a girl. Now they got a fake happy because it's 1,000 people around because it's a fucking gender reveal.
Yeah, it's awkward.
Makes no sense.
It makes no sense. Some stuff needs to be kept because, like I said, you will end up obviously loving your child. But in that moment when you were really hoping for something else and it didn't end up being that, and now you have to either, number one, fake it, or you didn't fake it and your real reaction came out. Anyway, either way you think of it, either way you put it, it's fucked up.
Yes.
I don't like it.
And Strick just said when they get older and see it, because now it's an internet post that is not going anywhere anytime soon. So now when your daughter turns 13 or 14 and is able to understand basic emotion and how they should feel, now they know that you really didn't want them.
And that's so sad. Imagine they're already teenagers going through puberty and already, especially if it's a girl, having their attitudes on top of seeing dad didn't want you in the first place. They wanted a boy. Oh, it's raps for you.
Yo, therapy be making so much money off bullshit. Like, because now y'all got to go to therapy. Now y'all got to talk to somebody else who has a therapist about y'all problems that they're probably talking to their therapist about. in their therapy sessions. So like, listen, stupidity is a good money maker. That's all I can say. Let's see what people say. Or when the siblings act a fool. Tiffany just said when the siblings act a fool. So now you got kids running around and they ruining your whole shebang. Because one thing you cannot control at these events, and me and Britt will tell you, at our wedding, we allowed children to be there, but at our reception, it was a no-go for kids, because we know how kids are, and that the one X factor that you cannot control at an event is how kids are going to act or be.
Because they're kids, which is understandable.
Not to mention that some of y'all are bad parents.
Well, that
on top of that. So now we got the kids factor, which is the normal human interaction. And then we got the bad parenting factor, which is a double effect on how bad your kids should be and actually are. So kids will ruin anything.
Yes, because they're kids, as they should.
And they
should.
They are innately programmed to do such.
Exactly. And y'all have to stop getting mad at your kids when they're being kids. You just don't need to have them at that event. People need to just figure it out. Like, I hate watching kids like get spanked and in trouble for things that they're doing when it's a normal child thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, how dare you be mad at this child right now for getting on the dance floor at a wedding?
Tiffany just chimed in one more time. She's killing it today. She said, I will be whooping ass on camera. LOL, if my kid acted a fool because the baby wasn't what they wanted.
See, listen, and now you got abuse. Now you got abuse on camera. Like, either way you put it.
Now you got the people at your crib talk about we need to have an interview. Because your kids done ruined your event that shouldn't have happened.
Yep, either way you put it, like the gender reveals just.
Here's the end all be all.
Yeah.
James just chimed in. He said Bruce Jenner's parents had a gender reveal too.
All right.
No, look. I have to chime in here. Because now gender is like a sensitive subject in this world. So it's like a big deal. They even tried to change Mr. Potato Head this week. Like, Mr. Potato Head was going to be a gender. For as long as we've known Mr. Potato Head, I've been around for 34 years, almost 35 now. He's been Mr. Potato Head. They tried to change him a gender. They got backlash on that. And they decided to keep him a Mr. Because confused people don't know what gender they were born. Now, I think this is a product of taking health classes out of the schools, because
are they out? I haven't been
like
so long.
People don't do health classes, and you're not required to. Your parent can sign you out now.
Yeah.
I think that the confusion comes in is because people don't know that when you have a penis, you're a male.
That's not the only problem, though. The problem is that we as adults overly sexualize everything, especially when it comes even just a damn kid toy. Like, kids are getting a Mr. Potato Head. They're getting a Mrs. Potato Head, right? They're not thinking about their parts like we are. Like, they just aren't. Like, why do we do this? I don't understand it. Like, no kid is getting Mr. Potato Head like, oh, it's a boy. It's just as weird to me. I just don't understand why we do that. And it's fine. Like, gender, I completely am okay with everything. I'm very accepting of everybody. It's just the fact that now I feel like people are making it seem like it's wrong to be female or to be male. It's okay.
The fact that you think it's okay to change your gender.
Yeah,
let me keep it real with you. Listen, like I said, I'm very lowly sponsored out here. I got a few sponsors that's based on my looks. I don't have any that's based on my words. So let me tell you the honest to God truth. My mans, if you got a penis, we don't want to see you wrestling girls. And that's a big deal right now.
Episode. Yeah, that's a whole other episode.
If you are becoming female and you think that you should be accepted in female sports and all of that because you decided one day that you woke up Joanna Man status and you wanted to be a female, cool. Be a female. Matter of fact, use the female bathroom. I don't give a shit. But at the end of the day, when you start infiltrating sports and breaking sports records and fighting women, my mans, you guys to get it together.
Yeah, no, there's a lot that goes into it. All I'm going to say, and I'm going to leave it at this before we get too deep into this,
professional answer, here we go,
is that you shouldn't be ashamed of what you are, period. Like, and that's how that's how I feel like this world, the 2021, is trying to make us feel. Like, I get it. Like I said, I'm cool. I'm accepting of everybody. But I feel like when you're trying to make me feel bad because I am a woman and I accept being a woman and because I want to get things that are feminine considered, you know, like, I shouldn't be ashamed of that. No, it's cool.
And this is like, this is the kicker. Yeah, this is the kicker. I think that the issue is that people don't accept the different types of genders there are. There are sensitive, soft males. There are butch, hard females. It's okay to be either or, but you don't have to switch entire genders in order to feel at home.
There you have it. And that's what I was trying to say. Like, I'm not going to apologize for what I am. I'm a female who loves sports and I love the color pink at the same damn time. Like, I'm not trying to make that something bigger than what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, we got to figure it out. But people are just so damn sensitive these days. So fucking sensitive these days.
Carrie just chimed in. She says they have health. And then Haley just chimed in and says health class is a hoot right now. The teachers are going at it in the comments.
It's been a long time since I've been in the classroom.
Man, so. Get your classroom game back up, Chief.
I know. I'm actually really glad I'm not right now. I have so much respect for
when Perez told me that the Gorilla Glue girl was a teacher, I really understood that I was probably never sending my kid to school.
Yeah, that was sad.
For what?
Yeah, she's a teacher. I'm not proud to say that, but
I'm straight. Yeah, I'm straight. No, but for real, let's get into bachelor parties real quick because we're running over time and we spend a lot of time on gender reveals and that whole idiotic somatic bullshit that they do, where they take a balloon and they pop it and confetti comes out, but they invite 1,000 people to see that. We talked about that. Let's go into to the bachelor parties. What problems do you have with bachelor parties? Because bachelor parties and bachelorette parties are traditional. What problems do you have with
Is the bachelorette party traditional? Because that's what I'm confused about. I feel like that's fairly
bachelorette party is traditional.
Okay.
Yes, because they used to just get together and sew shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It was like a sewing party.
Yeah.
I think I looked it up like 2 days ago because I knew that question was going to come up. They used to just get together and have a gathering where all the women got together.
Okay.
But does it equate to what they consider a bachelorette party now?
Probably not.
A capital hell no.
Okay. I just feel like when it comes to, I personally, listen, I'm a hater when it comes to anything that I personally don't like. I don't like male strippers. And I think it's unnatural. I think it is unnatural to sit there and want to see a man in tighty whities or whatever, shake his thing in your face, the physicality of it, him picking you up. I'm not for any of that. So to me, a bachelorette party is a little bit more unnatural than a man having a bachelor party because I just feel like you guys are more sexual beings. I much rather, and I told my people, like, if I have a bachelorette party, I want to do something that I enjoy to do, right? And I feel like when it comes to those days that people always feel like there's more pressure on that. First off, I cannot stand it when people say, this is your last single day, let's live it up. Can we talk about that real quick?
First of all, we have to explain to the people that I was not allowed to have my bachelor party the day before our wedding. I got a threat from not only my wife, but her mom as well.
Yeah.
That our stupid asses will be in jail. Yeah. So that it makes no sense to have my bachelor party the day before.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense for anybody.
Traditionally, you're supposed to have your bachelor party the day before the wedding. Going to jail and all that shit is supposed to be part of it.
Yeah.
I wasn't allowed because they just assumed
that you would go to jail.
My troubled ass would be in jail.
Yeah. But that's cool because No, but honestly, you have more fun that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like, to me, that was the only thing I was concerned about, was I already had your bail money ready, but just make sure you don't do it the day of, because I was not a stressed out bride. I was not a bridezilla. Heaven forbid your bachelor party be the one thing that stressed me out. I refuse to be stressed out about anything. So if this man was gonna get locked up that night, have a good time, but don't do it the day before the wedding. You know, that's how I felt about it. But the last day of being single to me is bullshit. I've never understood people saying that. I don't like it when people say that, because it's just not. You have not been single this entire time you've been dating. You have not been single this entire time you were engaged. You've been with someone. So for people to say that, it's like a cop out to me, for you to think that you can do whatever you want that night. And that's for females too. When it comes to the bachelorette party, like, to me, that's all so stupid.
Let me let you understand something. At the end of the day, one thing about being an alumni of the National Players Association, you understand that sowing your royal oats are a proper protocol to being married. If you've never lived that life and you wish that you've lived that life, go ahead and live that life before you get married. Otherwise, you're always going to be wondering, what if? One of the things about being an alumni of that club is that one thing that I can say when I chose my wife is that I compared my wife to my roster. And listen, on my roster, I had a point guard who could get everybody involved. I had a shooting guard who could score whenever she wanted to. I had a small forward who can defend whatever problems that we had arising. I had a power forward who could rebound, and I had a center who could get you the hell out the way. And that was usually the lady who was a tad bit overweight. But listen,
wow.
I'm gonna be honest. One of the things that helped me when it came to choosing you is that when you moved into the point guard position, I started comparing the team to you without you being there. So once I realized that I didn't need the team to get results, it kind of made my decision easier. Like,
that's interesting, yeah.
It's simple math. It sounds very, very simple, but in actuality, it is very simple.
Yeah.
If one woman can handle the role of all 5 of these women, then you found the right one. And by that,
very
I mean
true.
Handle that role and still not bring you the stress of 5 women. So at the end of the day, it was an easy choice for me because I had sold my royal oats. So to think that at my bachelor party, I'm gonna act up, dude, I'd been there, done that, wrote the book about it, seen people off, got inducted into the Hall of Fame, all types of crazy shit before my bachelor party. I'm gonna tell you the thing that I remember about my bachelor party the most to help you guys out and to help you understand what I'm saying. The day of my bachelor party, I had playoffs for softball. Now, mind you, softball is a 3-month fucking process of playing against different teams one time a week. You might have double headers, you might have single headers. But all of that goes into your rankings and where you fit. So it just so happened my bachelor party fell on the day of a softball game. We were in the playoffs. So I refused. Everything that on my bachelor party day was based around my softball game because I wasn't missing. I played the whole damn season. I'm not about to miss the last game of my softball season or potentially helping my team get to the playoffs where I would have returned from my honeymoon during the championship. So long story short, we lost on back-to-back home runs in the final inning. The one thing I remember is sitting at my bachelor party like, motherfucker, we lost that game. We're up 2 runs. And we lost that game in the last. I could not tell you what any stripper looked like at my bachelor party. I could not tell you. I could tell you who was there because there was a lot of different people there that I hadn't seen in a while. My boys did a real good job of bringing my homeboys back, even from high school. I've seen a lot of people. I remember that part.
Mm-hmm.
But once they got me drunk, the only thing I could think about was, God damn it, we out of the playoffs.
See, and that's terrible to me. I feel bad that that's all you can think of because you should have had a good time. To me, I feel like they are they're a good thing to have. I feel like they're a fun thing to be able to have. I wasn't against it at all whatsoever. But to me, I felt like when it came to my bachelorette party, like I had a ball. We went to a baseball game. My girls abided by everything that I wanted. I didn't have any strippers because I didn't want strippers because that wasn't anything that I really wanted. You know what I mean? Like I would have been uncomfortable. Plain and simple.
Right.
I feel like
don't make yourself look like a lame. Let the people know that you did go out to the club and party.
No, but
you just did not want strippers.
No, but here's the thing. Why does that make me sound like a lame? Because I'm not ashamed of that at all.
Listen, I don't care.
No, but you're making excuses for people. Then that's what I'm trying to get at is the fact that a lot of people feel as if you don't have a stripper, if you're not doing certain things, that it's not a good time. And that's not the truth whatsoever. I had a ball, but I also do feel like my bachelorette party was a lot more for other people than it was for me because I had such a good time when we went to the baseball game. I would have been good not going out for that night.
Listen, you know maybe I need to light some sage around here or something. But all I was saying is that you still, even though you did not want strippers, you still partied.
Yeah.
Strippers don't make a party.
Exactly.
The party makes a party.
Exactly. So, and that's what I'm trying to get at is that
that's what but
you say like don't make it seem like you're a lame. I don't think I'm making it seem like I'm a lame whatsoever. It's just the honest to God truth. But a lot of people put so much pressure into being like, I had these strippers, just going out of their character and element that they seem like they're, you know what I mean? Like they're just doing things they don't even want to do in the first place. To me, I had a ball doing what I did. You had a ball doing what you did because we are two different people. And that goes into.
Let's give the people some background.
Yeah.
We go to the strip club together during big games, during big fights. It's not to go see the strippers.
Yep.
It's the fact that during commercial and breaks, we can have a little fun staring at this butt-naked chick that's up here getting down versus sitting in our house.
And it's a chick, too, on top of it. I don't want to look at a man. Like I said, it's unnatural to me to look at a man in tight ass. I don't know. I'm not into the whole men stripper.
That's usually the people who's confused about their gender. But we'll get there later. No, for real. Like,
we have a good time all the time at strip clubs.
We have a really good one right here that we forgot to mention. Tiffany said divorce parties. And not just divorce parties, Tiffany. Let's add breakup parties in there.
Yeah.
Because that's a new thing. I have been invited to a breakup party. I haven't been invited to a divorce party yet. Hopefully I haven't either. But usually I act like I got arthritis in my right hand. I usually just don't respond to the RSVP to dumb shit. So I think that might be a tad bit over having a gender reveal. At least at the gender reveal, they're celebrating something that people can have, and they're supposedly celebrating their children. God damn it, you broke up. You lost. What the fuck are we having a party for?
It's just so stupid. I don't know. People just want to party for anything these days. But that goes into what we always talk about, what people want to celebrate anything these days too. They want to celebrate mediocre when when we need to celebrate greatness. And that's another thing that I don't like. Like, we need to do better as a community, as a people. Like, we need to start celebrating when it's actually something that's something to be proud of. You know what I mean?
Do you know what we did to celebrate Brits getting sponsored by members only? Have y'all ever seen that video of Bootsy's daughter where she'd be like, I told you niggas? That's what we did to celebrate.
Yeah,
like I told you it was coming. We worked to get here.
Yeah.
I told you it was coming. This is what we do. Let's take a shot of V-Lawn.
And keep it going.
And let's keep it moving.
We got to keep it moving.
Because at the end of the day, even though you get these accolades and sponsorships and levels to your game that you're playing, whether it's a new client, whether it's a new paycheck, whether it's a raise at your job, you have to understand that you're still playing the bigger game. And a lot of times people mess up and they compare themselves to the people around them.
Yeah.
To where they think that their simple raise has made them above everybody when it's really only made them above the people around them. So I think that people over celebrate in general until I get to the point of when I retire, y'all gonna see some real partying. Because I plan on retiring by 40, 45. I'm still probably gonna do Love Lockdown because y'all fuck with us, but that'll be the only thing I do for the week.
The thing is too, though, I'm just gonna say this real quick, but it would be a little bit different if people actually were happy for you when you were celebrating the actual real things to be celebrated. But when someone is announcing a divorce and it gets more likes than someone who is actually announcing that they are getting a degree or that they got a new job or anything of that position at that level, something is wrong. You know what I mean? Like the negativity that people enjoy to watch is just off the chain. It's a sickness. We need to do better at this because I saw people who even got attitudes. Yeah.
A fight on Facebook will get more comments than a degree.
Yes, absolutely. And I had people who were saying smart shit when I got my degree, when I got my master's. First and foremost, I didn't ask you to celebrate me anyways, but I had people saying like, you think we didn't see that? But then you're mad at me because I did that, but I saw the same damn person that was so happy for someone when they announced that they were getting divorced. And I was like, that's funny. You know what I mean? Listen, like that's hilarious to me.
And we need to discuss this part too. There's a lot of people out here these days, and I know we over time for us together type shit, but I feel like this is a good show, so I'm gonna keep it going. But I feel like there's a lot of people out here these days that has like natural hate in their blood.
They really do.
And when I say natural hate, I mean like it's bred in them. It's passed down genetically from their mama and their daddy. Like the hate is built up through generations. Like, and they spend more time hating than they do winning.
Yeah.
So, for instance, anybody who makes a smart comment on an accolade where they feel as if, hey, this smart comment is going to be funny. But in reality, they want to make a smart comment because they're not truly happy about your accomplishment. They want to make themselves known in your praise by making a smart by making a smart comment. We know plenty of them.
Too many.
We know plenty of them. Like
too many.
Like I rarely post on Facebook. I'm not a Facebook poster because I don't give a fuck what you think. But when I do post, I do pay attention. So if you're one of them people who always got a smart comment or always got a little hate, and I'm usually only posting accomplishments because everything else is none of your motherfucking business. That's what in the first place.
Social media is for. Yeah.
At the end of the day, like we have to understand that out here in this world, that hate is not okay. Like you can't have a innate hate built up for somebody who doesn't even know you exist. Like at the end of the day, that's very special ed of you.
Yeah, no, it's weird. It's weird. It really is. Like, actually, I'm surprised by it, but it's very rare. But when I do get hate comments, it's like, I don't know you. Like, what am I'm going to ruin my whole day from this. And I feel so bad for people who truly are public figures. You know what I mean? That really get affected by stuff like that.
Let me stop you right there. We forgot to mention that Instagram took away likes this week.
But they brought them back. That was an accident.
You soft motherfuckers. The fact that they even tried that shit. Because y'all killing yourselves over likes from people y'all do not know.
They don't know you, y'all. That's troublesome, honestly. There's something that has to be done about that because people are so damn sensitive. I don't give a fuck about what you say about me in comments because I don't know you. And I'm pretty sure if you did know me and you saw me in my face, you wouldn't say it. So,
What,
like, it's
baby?
just
Baby? What's our
strange.
other events? Because we're gonna be here all day talking about haters.
No, honestly, we did good because they all went together. And what I was trying to get at with the Bachelorette party is we're two separate people at the end of the day. So that means that when you combine it, it's not meant to be combined. I don't think that you should have a combined Bachelorette party because that's your man's time to be with his boys, to do what he's doing. That's my time to be with my girls, do what I'm doing with them. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand it. Okay, I don't get it.
And I'm going to say it in the not sponsored way. You motherfuckers who having joint parties, y'all basically are showing y'all insecurities on y'all sleeves. Basically, you're saying, I don't trust this motherfucker to have a party by himself, so we're going to have one together. And then y'all try to make it seem like it's cute, but it's fucking weird.
It's not cute.
It's weird, bro. Nobody wants to party with you when it's supposed to be a party to celebrate the singleness that you've had before getting married. Partying with your significant other makes no sense in that equation.
It really does not make any sense. Again, like, you're two individuals that are about to become one. Now, like I was saying before, I don't agree with people filling your ear with it's your last single day. I don't get that part. It's not your time to act a fool and to just cheat. You know what I mean? Like, that to me is the dumb part. But other than that, like, absolutely, you can do your thing. Like, have a good time. I have a problem with you having strippers because you like strippers. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, I don't like strippers. That's why I didn't
shake that ass, bitch. Exactly. Shake that ass. That's how I be getting down. That's just how I get down. You know what I'm saying?
No, but that's,
I like ass shaking.
But again, I'm
just an ass shaking ass nigga.
Yeah.
Period.
But I would have had an issue being with you combined because I don't like.
Not just that. Not just that. You like ass shaking. But to make the majority of your party feel uncomfortable amongst the type of partying that we do together is absurd.
Yeah, it's not fair.
It's not fair. It's not.
It's not fair.
It's not. It's not. And you got to remember that in a relationship, everybody's not on your level of openness. Everybody's not on your level of party. We went to the number 2 party school in the nation back when that was a thing. Back when they listed that was a big deal. When they listed the top party schools in the nation and your school was on there, that was a big deal. We were number 2.
And I really think we were number 1. We just weren't burning shit every game.
We were number 2. Like, but
win or lose,
we were number 2 in a place that only had like 30,000 people.
Yeah.
So that showed you the type of partying that we were used to.
Yeah.
But let me get into Crystal's comment because it's very important. She said, it's crazy that the hate runs so deep in people. I've seen someone physically uncomfortable trying to show love and support because they wanted to hate so bad. And one of the things that we ran into this week, I don't know if you guys are under a rock or not, but the Detroit versus Everybody people, they've done a collaboration with Gucci. And one of the things that I've seen is
congratulations, y'all.
Yeah. One of the things that I've seen is a lot of people talking about, oh, I ain't paying $400 for that shirt. They still got it on their site for $15. They still got it on their site for $15 for your hating ass, bitch. Like, go buy the shirt. You're not a real fan. You're not a real supporter. Just say that. Like, at the end of the day, just say that.
Or you don't have the money. You can just say that. Because to me, that sounds very broke. If you are physically getting on fucking Facebook to write a status about how you're not about to spend $400 on a shirt from something that you saw start off as a small business that is now collaborating with Gucci, like, that is ridiculous hate that you need to figure out.
Not just
yourself.
That. Let me give people a little a preference, a little bit of preface.
Yeah.
The shirt was not the same.
Oh no, I saw it on the back.
The shirt on the back had the Gucci logo, the Gucci print, and everything of the above. It was Gucci-fied.
Yeah.
So the fact that we're even talking about it like it's the same exact shirt It's fucking absurd and it's hate.
It's nothing but hate. And to be honest, those same people are the ones that would have just bought the Gucci shirt for more than $400.
Oh yeah.
Without
Or bought the fake one and try to put
well,
we already know how that goes.
Well, but, you know what I'm saying though. Like that's just wild. People just have to stop that. Like it's crazy.
And I gotta touch bachelor parties before we get off of here.
Yes.
Thanks, Crystal, for your comment, but I gotta touch bachelor parties for the men out here. Bachelor parties are a send-off of sorts. So if you are marrying a real man and he is having his bachelor party, let that man have his bachelor party because it's a send-off from his friends to remember him how he used to be before he got with you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really a test to see if he's the same person or not, or if he's changed because he's with you. Nobody can force your penis into any vagina.
The same as vagina and penis. No one can force you to do anything you don't want to do.
At the end of the day, like as a woman, and I can only speak for y'all because I had a bachelor party. I didn't have a bachelorette or a joint party or that other weird shit y'all be doing. But like I had a bachelor party. My bachelor party was full of me and my people that I actually cared to see.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like people were invited, they showed up. And half of them showed up like, dog, I can't believe you getting married. Believe it, motherfucker, I'll be up there next week. You know what I'm saying? 95% of people who had my bachelor party were at my wedding. So understand that send-off has nothing to do with you, but it's more as if that person's jersey is getting raised to the rafters for who they used to be. Yeah. It's more of respect to the woman than it is anything to do with the man.
Yeah.
So I had to put that out there before it started. Get the hell out of your fucking man's business and what he's doing his bachelor party. These joint parties, y'all listen. I almost said some wild
weird
shit, but listen, it's just weird, bro.
It is weird, yeah.
Listen, and we need to get to baby showers real quick. I'll let you chime in. Baby showers. What do you think about baby showers?
Well, I mean, it's obvious. I don't think that a man should be at baby showers either. It's the same as bachelorette and bachelor parties. Like, it's just not, it's weird. It's very strange. To me, I feel like that's a situation where I want to celebrate it with my girls. We're about to sit here and talk about breast pumps. We're about to sit here and talk about different things that your body is about to go through. I'm not about to sit there and talk about that with men in the room. Like, it's the same thing, different event, different situation, but they all go together. So that's how you can wrap it up. Like, I just feel like there's a time and place for everybody. And the what is it? What are we talking about? The baby shower? Mm-hmm. I don't think that's the time for the man to be there. I get it that you helped us make it, but like,
I ain't showing up to no punk ass baby shower. Let's put that out there. I'm not showing up to no punk ass baby shower. You know what part of the baby shower I'm showing up to?
At the end, when you have to help me put the gifts in the car. And that's where I expect you to be anyways. If I can't do it on my own. If I can't do it on my own. Grown-ass man status.
I'm going to do what I want to do when I want to do it. But I'm not showing up to no baby shower because at the end of the day, there's nothing at a baby shower that's catered to what I want to do.
No.
I was raised by old school men. In case you do not know, my granddaddy had a jerry curl and a let-down seat in the back of his fucking van. There's no way that you're going to get me to show up to a baby shower and participate in events where we're putting balloons under my fucking shirt. Are you crazy?
And there's no way that I'm trying to get you to participate in that because I like to have real men. And to me, it's an uncomfortable situation. To be honest, I am weird when it comes to things because if I don't like it myself, why would I expect you to be there? I don't like baby shower games, to be honest. If someone throws me a baby shower, which would be amazing and beautiful, I don't agree with throwing your own baby shower. I don't even agree with that. I feel like when you have your first kid, people should be throwing that for you. If you don't have someone throw it for you, then you don't have one.
Right there. Let's stop right there. This is why we had the episode.
Yeah.
That's traditional. Traditional for a baby shower is you have one.
Yeah.
And somebody else throws that baby shower for you when you having your first child, so that you can secure everything that's important for your child.
For your first, yeah. Because listen, if we are having a child, I feel like I'm going to be at the level of being able to support that child with or without the baby shower. Like I'm going to be able to get my child stuff without anybody's help. You know what I mean? That's just a bonus. And I feel like a lot of people put pressure on the gifts and all this, that, and the other. But at the end of the day, like, if you can't support and get your own stuff, then you shouldn't be having that child in the first place. A baby shower is just supposed to be the extra fun part that someone who loves you enough is throwing for you. But I'm not about to sit there and pressure people like, when are you going to put together my baby shower? This, that, and the other. Like, if people don't do it for me, I'm straight. You know what I mean? Like, it's just weird. I don't like baby shower games. If anyone does throw me one, I want just to eat and have a good time and talk. I hate playing those damn games. So how dare I even invite you to something that I don't like myself?
I'm not drinking no motherfucking beer out of a baby bottle. I'm not putting no balloons under my stomach. I'm not even acting like I like most of you hoes, because I probably don't. So let's get this understood. If you want to invite a real man to a baby shower, chances are he has to be so close to the dude that you're with. And the dude that you're with has to be so gung-ho with you that he invites all of his friends and they show up. Listen, my group of friends that were at my bachelor party, I couldn't even imagine these motherfuckers at a baby shower. It'd be turned upside down. Life will be over. People will be insensitized with the language that's going on. It'll probably be a stripper showing up at some point, because I don't trust them motherfuckers. Like, at the end of the day, having a real man is saying something. Mm-hmm. You don't invite them to things that real men don't belong at. We're not walking around with fake blunts of smoke talking about we're trying to get the vibes right. No, we walking around with guns and goddamn drinks. Mm-hmm. So if you don't want the Vikings to show up, the real men don't have a joint bachelor party. That's what it's going to be.
It's that simple. And people are probably going to be like, what the fuck? But honestly, like, it's unnatural. Like I said, I'm not about to sit here and talk about how I'm about to breastfeed and do all this, that, and the other with a bunch of men in the room. That, I feel like the baby shower is for you to be able to get advice from women who have been mothers already. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not the time or place for men to be there. But that's just my opinion, obviously.
Joint baby showers are weird.
And so are bridal showers.
Having your husband sucking on a baby nipple
it's weird
full of beer is fucking weird.
It's fucking weird. And so are being combined at the bridal shower. All of it is just.
What is the combined bridal shower? I never even heard of that.
I've seen one.
I've seen them. That's like a super level of soft.
I've seen them. It's just uncomfortable. I'll say that much right now. Because again, at a bridal shower, you're supposed to be getting lingerie. You're supposed to be getting sex advice.
Coming this season, and season 3 will be bridal shower. Because listen, I'm dead ass serious. This is my first time ever hearing about it. But how the fuck do you do a bridal shower with men?
Yeah, I don't know. You tell me. I've been to a couple, and I'm still questioning it myself, because me as a guest was uncomfortable. So I'm going to leave it at that. But
I got a question for you, though. Like, let's be honest here.
Yeah.
Do you think it's okay to have a baby shower and a wedding shower together?
Say that again?
Do you think it's okay to have a wedding shower and a baby shower together?
No.
I think it only makes sense because.
I'm sorry. I'm just confused by the question. Are you saying that you're pregnant at the same time that you're getting married?
You're engaged.
Oh, okay.
Do you think that that's okay?
No, I don't. They're individual things. They're two different celebrations. I don't think that those are okay to do, because the wedding shower, you're getting wedding gifts. It's about you and your husband, and then the baby shower is for the baby. So no, I don't think that those two are good to be combined. No, I don't. Two different celebrations.
Well, do you think that it's okay for somebody at a wedding shower to be walking around pregnant?
Well, I don't, but
no. Let's not go into PR mode.
I don't.
Finish the answer.
No, I said the answer. I just said no. I do not think that you should be doing that. But if you are, then more power to you. Do it the correct way. But
that's why I was asking. I don't think in those situations, do you think it's okay to combine those events? Because to me, no, as a man who doesn't participate in those events, it makes sense.
Yeah. No, I do not. I'm saying because did you hear what I said? When it comes to things being separate, they're two separate occasions, and I think that would be very unfair for you to celebrate your wedding at the same time that you're celebrating your baby. That's totally opposite. That would be like you.
Well, it's kind of unfair for the other people too who got to show up.
Well, that too, because they got to bring tons of gifts on top of that. But yeah, it's two separate things. You should not be doing that at the same time at all. Whatsoever. Two different things. What are you going to do? You're going to have a half a room with damn bassinets over here, and then you're going to have lingerie over here. We already see that you made the baby, so the lingerie is not even going to be necessary. No, I don't think that they should fit. Yeah, they shouldn't be combined. No, I don't think that's fair on either, on the baby or the couple.
Let's talk about the lingerie gifts too, by the way.
Yeah.
Do you feel as a woman that receiving lingerie is weird at these events?
It depends on who it's from. I receive lingerie from my aunts and my mom. That's weird, yes. But if it was from my friends, obviously they know what I want. They know me a little bit better. They're younger. It's, you know what I mean? Like, it's a little bit different.
Hold on. First of all, we're not going to do mom like that. Mom's one of the most hippest people in the world.
No, she's hip as fuck, but she's my mom.
Right.
But we aren't friends.
What about Freddie? Don't do Freddie like that either, bro. Like,
I'm not, but I was raised to know that I'm not their little friends. Like, I will never think that I am my mother's friend. As old as I am, as cool as we are, I am still my mother's child. So no, it's very strange to get lingerie from your mother. I appreciated it. She's very hip.
I'm definitely taking your mama in the money line bet in the UFC fight. Because, she punched me in the arm one time, and I was like, what are you doing, Mom?
No, but to be honest, that's a good thing. Like, she should be flattered. That means she's an amazing mother. That to hear that that it's weird for your daughter to get lingerie from you. Yeah, that's strange, because that means that she was a real mom. She was a wonderful mom. Like, you're not your mother's friend. It's that simple. So yeah, it was a little bizarre, but no, I don't think lingerie is weird from your friends and from people who are your age and, like gaggy type gifts. But yeah, it's coming from family.
What are people supposed to get you though, dog? Like, I'm gonna get you. Listen, I'm gonna give y'all some little preference. My mom bought my girl a basket of things that we still have. My mom has passed on.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
For some years now.
And I loved it.
But we still got the towels. We still got everything that came in that basket.
Perfect gift.
At that event, we still have everything that came with it.
Yeah.
Also, her aunt got her some lingerie that looked like she's wearing a onesie.
But that's the thing.
We're probably never going to use that shit.
Exactly. But to be expected, if she got me fucking a 2-piece, see-through, nipples out, vagina out, I would be like, yo, what the fuck? This is weird. Exactly. She got me what she sees me as, which is to be expected. I absolutely agree on what she got me.
So Tiffany said, do you think they should be invited? Like, I'm gonna be real. I feel like y'all should have separate parties, because
for the what?
I feel like the main party will get sullied by the older people being there. And I'm not saying that they're wrong.
No.
They're just old school.
But that's the bachelorette party.
Yeah. That's
the bridal shower. Absolutely. I feel like, yeah, absolutely. My mom and aunt should be. But my mom even said for my bachelorette party, like, hell no, I'm not going to that. That's why you have the two separate ones.
Right.
Do I think your mom and your aunts and real family should be invited to your bachelorette party?
No.
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 No. No.
No.
But your bridal shower, yeah.
Listen, the only people from my family that I invited to my party were my people my age and my cousins and my brothers and everybody like that. And also my uncles that I grew up with where, you know what I'm saying, people I had my first drinks with and things like that, where we were always that cool on that level. Like,
yeah.
Even as a dude, like you don't just invite grandpa such and such to your bachelor party.
But I always tell you that too. Like your family was way more cooler than it came. You know, you're a boy. I didn't have that type of
But I was
that's
not it. It's not the boy part. It was that I was the first boy.
Uh-huh.
So like the first boy is a lot different than everybody else. Like being the first anything. Like my sister is the first girl, but she's like 10 years down the road.
Yeah.
And the dude she's messing with right now is like some type of weirdo.
Don't do her like that. No.
Candlelight motherfucker. But listen.
Stop. No.
We'll keep it real. It's love lockdown, right?
No, but you're not gonna.
But at the end of the day, when she gets married and when she decides to get married, my family is gonna be there in full force.
Yes.
Point blank, period. That's just how we get down.
Yes, absolutely. But you also have a younger family too. Like my parents, you have to remember in their 70s.
We only have a younger family because the motherfuckers died. What are you talking about?
But I mean, your grandparents were the proper age.
They dead.
My parents are
they were the same age as your parents.
Exactly.
They died.
Exactly. But that's what I'm trying to get to is that my parents are the age of what your grandparents are. My parents are older. You see what I'm saying?
Right. But
like your grandparents.
But you still have your uncles and aunts and all of them as well. Like, it's a lot different with my family because I don't know what was in the water. Maybe we didn't light enough of them blunts. But motherfuckers dead. Like, that's what it boils down to. So, and my family has always been like,
it's just respect,
real close, but real big. But at the same time, same as your family. Like when I seen your family at the wedding, I was like, yo, how come it looked like Amistad on your side and it looked like fucking Gilligan's Island on my side? My side empty. But most of my family showed up late because we weren't from that area.
From Lansing.
Did we know that area. You know what I'm saying? Like people were driving up to the event.
Exactly.
So I totally agree with you on everything except for the part that I feel like your aunties and your mamas and your uncles, they should refrain from the sexual gifts. That's weird.
But here's the thing, it's weird when there's men around. I was not uncomfortable to the fact that where I was like, oh my God, I want to die right now. Guess why? Because I had all my girls around. But if you and your boys had been around and I had received that type of gift, I would have been like, oh, this is so embarrassing. So again, like women should keep it as women events where it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? Like it was.
Listen, Tiffany said, I'm saying the bridal shower is where you get the sexy clothing. Yeah. You say that you feel uncomfortable with receiving those types of gifts, and we know crazy games are played. So should moms and grannies even be invited to the bridal shower?
Yeah.
So okay, so there's a bridal shower and the bachelorette party. I'm sorry. So are people supposed to bring you gifts at the bachelorette party?
No, I don't believe so. That's just a fun night.
There's no gifts at the bachelor party besides ones. I don't know no gifts. Everybody just brings a handful of ones and we get it popping.
I had an amazing night with my girls on my bachelorette party. I got way more than I ever would have expected. Like my maid of honor, first off, Melissa killed it. She planned the whole thing. We went to a baseball game. She got the hotel that we stayed at. She paid for everything that night. I didn't expect that. Like the bachelorette party is more, like you said, it's supposed to be for you and your girls. It's like a night out. Like I wouldn't expect just a regular night out that I'm going out with my people for them to pay for me. So I was.
Where was your bachelorette party located?
We went to the Lugnut Stadium at the baseball field, and then we were at the hotel by it. Yeah, it was at my hometown on top of it. Yeah, the hotel was, we literally walked from the hotel to the baseball stadium.
My bachelor party just so happened to be in my hometown. The person who threw my bachelor party was from Lansing,
my hometown. Yeah,
where Brittany's from.
Yeah,
but the person
because you love us, Lansing people, even though you
I don't know. I love y'all. Y'all weird, but I love y'all. But the
We're
person he continued with was from my high school. So Wu and J Rob, they did a wonderful job at my bachelor party. But like I said, the one thing that I can remember is that we lost on back-to-back jacks that day. I'll never forget that any day in my life. Like, to see a home run in softball is one thing, but to lose on back-to-back home runs is something totally different.
Mm-hmm.
So that literally scarred my whole event. Like, that's all I could think about. I was like, dog, what the hell?
That's horrible.
What the
That's actually pretty sad.
Yeah, but
I'm sorry.
But no, for real, like, I really appreciate y'all today. Y'all been wonderful.
Yeah, we had a ball.
Bel Air.
Listen, just to sum it up though, there are certain things that men need to be at. There are certain things that women need to be at. There are certain things that you guys need to do together, and that's okay. We need to stop trying to act as if it's not, and we'll be good.
Man, listen, see, she be getting me in trouble because I'm gonna tell you the honest to God truth. Stop lighting all this sage and rage and all that shit around your house and work on yourself. Because chances are, if you are lighting a shit ton of that motherfucking shit, then you're the problem. Stop it.
Yeah.
Your kid does not want you to smell you lighting smoke up in the house because you're having a problem with your baby daddy. That problem was created pre-sage.
Listen, if you want me to stop being PC and listen, no one else creates your problems but yourself. Period. Point blank. Nothing that you burn, nothing that you are going to bow down on your knees for is going to help that out. You have to change yourself to figure it out. Period. Like, it's that simple. And I really wish people would stop trying to act like there is this like magical answer. There is not. Figure it out. Fix yourself. That's it.
That's it.
That is it.
And it's not.
That is it.
You can't look at these astrological signs and all that shit. You know what?
No,
I'm not even gonna lie. You know what? We're gonna do an astrological signs episode because I might be wrong. And one thing about being an intelligent person is understanding the fact that you might be wrong.
Yeah, you can.
There's a very good chance that I could be wrong about these astrological signs, but I have to find out. But next week's episode is absolutely insane. And I would tell you, but we figured out that a bunch of podcasts are jocking our podcast. So we're not going to tell you until next week.
Yeah,
absolutely insane.
It's wild. They're not even changing titles. Like, they're literally titling everything the same thing we are titling.
But shout out to Bel Air. V-Line powered this episode.
You. Thank you, Bel Air.
Rose.
Mrs. Kisses.
If you haven't had a chance, go check out that bamboo cream when it drops in your area. MrsKisses.com.
We're going to be trying
titties in the air.
Yes, sir. Check out my Instagram because we're going to be trying the cream very
soon.
Wholeside
Jewelry. If you want some jewelry, go to wholeside.com. JOSEOD.
You've been drinking that belongs.
No, I'm not fucking Spanish. What do you mean?
JOSEOD, guys. Wholeside Jewelry. Check
.com.
Check them out. Give us a 5-star rating on Apple if you get an opportunity to do so. It helps us out a lot. It gives us these wonderful sponsors, as well as if you screenshot it watching us tonight, send it over to me so I can share you on my stories. And we love you guys so much. Cannot believe the time. It's almost been 2 hours. Like, we had that much fun. That's crazy.
Until next time.
Until next time, you guys.
The crazy episode next time.
Yo, next week it's gonna be wild. It's going to be a good one. So
peace.
Peace. We love you guys.